And I'm back. I just need to check something very quickly. Alright, we could go to Redcliffe. I don't need to get rid of that one because I don't need it anymore and don't have it anymore. Could go to Redcliffe. And she has 34. But I think I'll go to the camp because I have some wounds and I want to get them into my weapons.
The Blight. How will you end it?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we will have just the last point of leave. No. We will fight the
Is
Archdemon.
that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it?
Then we will
You
get a
say
very,
you are
very
Grey
big
Warden.
boat and kill
I
it.
have heard stories of
With
this
the boat.
order.
And what have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
That actually gives us +6 because Sven likes people that stands up for themselves. That is kinda his thing, and that reminds me. Standing up for people. Alistair, where you are? Can you get... No, you cannot use the Templar armor because you only have 26 strength. That reminds me. That was the wrong button. There you go. Beastman's dagger instead of the enchanted dagger.
On it.
If I grab him, and the dog, and we will quickly go to the circle tower. Please don't let me. There you go. Have some strength. And let's give you that one. Let's give you more fuel balance. Sven, he definitely needs. He has a lot. There you go. He's a two-hander, so let's give him the shadowing blows and that one. Oh, yeah. That might be a little bit too much. There you go. Constitution. What do we need? I never really understood what the dog needed. So can we have overwhelm? Yes, you can. That's amazing. Overwhelm is the most evil ability these monsters can ever have. A lot of extra armor on that one. Shield of High ever. No, his own is better. The Fane helmet is more defense. Let's give you that one. Family sword, his own is better. Looks better on me anyway. He can't use the shield. He can, but he doesn't need to. And I believe I had a lot of two-handers somewhere. Where did they go? Oh. I guess I didn't give him enough strength. Nope, I did not. Oh well.
Right.
Let's get back to the camp. And we're here. Now where was I? Oh yeah. First of all, let's talk to Bodan. See if he has anything new.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps?
Let's
A
hear his
cheese
story
knife?
actually.
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar.
I'm gonna
I was a merchant there, too.
skip through
But
that one
I ran
because
a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things. One day, a noble, apparently, he'd been they were made. She had me arrested
I'm
on
sorry
the
I'm
spot, of
skipping over
course.
that.
Nobles. Well, I didn't steal them. The lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind.
Yeah,
Like
basically
that,
his
the noble
story is that
bribed the
he
guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. You're quite
basically his story is that
Now,
he all the
is there
stuff
anything the boy
he goes
or
into the
I
deep
can do?
roads and picks up stuff and yeah, and apparently he picked up the wrong thing, so yeah. Oh yeah, the son.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be.
Nope.
Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
Yeah.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That's quite generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Yeah,
Well,
who
he
doesn't
does seem
like
to enjoy it, at
sandal?
least.
I had never really met a guy that doesn't like sandal because
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods
it's
my
just funny
boy
every
and
time
I
he
collect,
says enchantment.
and with your discount.
Yeah, you see about that discount. Grandmaster of Slow and 15 gold. You can keep it. Yeah, that's the dragon. Almost said I don't really like it, and these are not really that much either. I thought he had. What is it? Elf root to make the. Oh well. See if you buy the potions. There we go. I think I have enough bottles, flasks. You can always have. Oh, that was the wrong one. Don't need the traps. I'll say we grab someone like that, and the mushrooms you can take that. And the enchanted dagger. And that one. And that one. Alrighty. See if we can get rid of some of this stuff. Where's the dog? Oh. Before I forget. Oh, you might need it because there you go. Yeah, there you go. It's almost still water. It's pretty the same. Oh, no, I didn't buy the wing. Whatever. The dog, much better, much better. There you go. I forgot to make the runes. So stupid.
Enchantment?
Yep.
Enchantment!
And you get happy every time you say that. The green blade, that's the one I'm wielding. Now let's get the fire on. And the frost and the lightning. And he has one, yeah. There you go. Now we have all damage types, so we have something for everything. Whoa! What's wrong with you? Okay, I've never seen that before. I wonder what's wrong.
It's been a long day. Rest. Rest would be welcome.
Okay.
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Yeah, there's still some life in the old bones, I bet.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Ah,
I
come
really
on.
don't.
Start like sounding like a lot of old people and saying, no, I might perish soon. If you give up that attitude, you most certainly will. Always use more willpower. He doesn't have it an amulet, and it's better than nothing. Now, what is it? Oh, she can have it. Definitely a lot better. And it's just another color. I believe she likes. Yeah, she likes ale.
Oh, marvelous.
An old lady that
Generous
likes
gift. Thank you ever so much. Oh,
beer
marvelous.
and wine.
Oh, marvelous.
And yeah, that's one for her too.
Most kind.
I thought it was one for her.
Most kind.
Oh, I thought that was for her. I guess it doesn't. Oh well. Perhaps I was wrong. Oh well, it worked.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower? You are
Well,
younger
yes.
than I, and your nerves yet have some steel in them. Did you feel any fear facing the abominations?
Yes. Yeah. It's always a scary thing, but panic gets you nowhere.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Yeah, I never always said that. I don't ever think she could
Every
become
mage
one.
is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone, replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
Yeah, if you have that, you are not an
Yes.
abomination.
It is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
You're most welcome. And I get +1 for that.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Yeah, I might as well say it.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
Yeah, I might as well tell it.
You are the last of the Couslands?
Yep.
I had no idea. My lady?
I always took my family on only for granted. Yeah, I'm just a grey one now.
Yes, I suppose so. You can no longer have a title, can you?
Nope.
But that does not mean you must forget utterly where you came from. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Yeah, I did not wish the house had to
Sometimes
fall.
it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Yeah, but still, you can go a long way without actually doing something like that. Is there anything I want to say? He does probably have more to say, but I'm gonna talk to Liliana because we are playing the
Yes?
romance.
Something you need?
Not to tell about
Yes?
something.
What's on your mind?
Why did you decide?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories
yeah.
of Cecily than
Just
my
a little.
mother.
You remember nothing?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
I have more to say.
Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything?
I miss Valroyaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Valroyaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Valroyaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the grand cathedral. It was magnificent.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais.
Yeah, I
like
always
anywhere
wondered
else.
what made their
Sometimes
attack so
I
violent.
miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort? Yeah, what?
I left
Big
behind
things.
much leaving Orlais, but there is more to life than dresses and furs. It is sad that many have lost sight of this. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes! Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
That sounds lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on.
I'm gonna skip
The
that.
shoes
Because always
made in
she's
Orlais
gonna.
were exquisite. Not at all like this clunky fur. They're sturdy. Oh, I could...
Yeah, you just went on and on and on about shoes.
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? I knew this in... I fell. And the darkness drew...
What happened?
It was as though the
I'm gonna skip
Maker
that through.
stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst... In my dream, there are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours...
No, me neither.
That is why...
Don't I think that
Yes?
gives us
Something
more
you
to
need?
talk about?
What's on your...
No. Could still mess something up. There she is. What is it? Oh yeah, the Chanchi
Oh,
amulet.
how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Can't remember if that is. Oh yeah.
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful. These
Get
were
your
her
mothers.
favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Oh, you're most welcome. What do I call it? That should do it, actually.
The stars are out.
Yep, that should do it. There's still beauty in this land, so go help Zelda make supper. No, let's be
It
nice.
comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Tell me.
A long time ago, there lived a fair
I'm gonna
maiden
skip
called
past that one
Elindra.
because
She had many suitors.
it's a nice story,
One
but
day,
also very sad, and it
entranced by her,
pretty
when
much
Elindra
just
told
takes
her
up
father
all
about the
of
man she had chosen, he was to keep them apart. He had alas, not a so earnest was her. The god. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be
It's a beautiful
reunited
story.
with
I'll
her
never be able to
soldier.
look at the stars the same way again. Yeah, that sounds more
This
wonderful.
story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
That's also one thing I like to say to you. If you lose hope in love when we're truly lost, and also if you lose faith in hope, that is not a good thing either. So yeah, that is always the best one to
I
say.
never
If
expected
you
you
always
to
want
say
to
that.
agree
It
with
is
her
a
and be
pleasant
on her
surprise.
level. And where's
I
the
have to say
surprise?
there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
That is good advice. Is something else?
Looking for little old me?
I don't think you're that old, but
Yes.
yeah.
What's on your mind?
What is it? I don't think that's the one she needs. The Rosa Lale. I'm pretty sure that one is. No, that was myself. I wonder why it didn't work. There you go.
Why, thank you so much.
No, that was the wrong one. I'm gonna oops. Click to reload. What am I doing wrong here? I need to check something. Be right back.